Well, it was bound to happen. Two mammoth internet personalities have finally collided when popular Kick Streamer Adin Ross, well, he invited the internet's newest obsession, influencer Weezy, onto his platform to get to know her a little bit better.
Bro, it's not like that though, bro. So you make it like that.
Now, only as you might imagine, well, things they didn't exactly go as planned, and Weezy, who had previously appeared to be the unflappable, when it came to being teased, clearly did not enjoy the time she spent with Adin, especially not once when his friends Sneako and Neon, well, they showed up as third and fourth wheels. Take a look.
I think he weighs more than all three of us combined.
She.
Not, like genuine. I don't even. I'm not saying that as a joke.
Guess. Wait. Excuse me, ma'am. How much do you weigh?
You're mad.
After taking over the internet with her bad bitch energy in April of 2023, well, Weezy has been making the rounds from one podcast to the next, introducing herself to larger and larger audiences. No pun intended. Now that brings us up to her recent appearance on Adin Ross's Kick Stream, which was her biggest break yet. The problem is, well, almost none of this interview went the way Weezy probably imagined it would. For starters, shortly after opening the discussion, well, Adin got right down to business, where he negotiated down from Weezy's $3,000 price for appearing on the stream, but what he was counter-offering with Weezy, she wasn't taking. Take a look.
$2,000 and a Big Mac.
It's a joke.
No, what's your address? I'll send you one. Well, citrus.
And a Big Mac. Now, if Weezy wasn't already regretting her decision to sit down with one of the world's most notorious content creators after that, well, it sure as hell got a lot worse once Sneako joined the conversation. We're all men here, he says.
Hey, we're all men here.
Bro, Sneako, bro. That's why she's upset, bro. Like, what's wrong with you, bro? Be nice. I'll send you $2,500 right now. Just don't scam, because then I gotta charge back. And I know PayPal. Like, I'll call the motherfucker up. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Now, as controversial as Adin has always been, well, let's be honest. Sneako, he's even got less of a filter, and he simply couldn't stop himself from taking one not-so-subtle shot after another at Weezy's expense. Well, from that point forward, you can practically read the unseen written across Weezy's face, and when Adin later encouraged her to rate his physical appearance, well, she was so disinterested that she barely responded.
My whole body, my build. What do you have?
He's been working out. You should see his body.
Hold up, Sneako. Just let her rate. Go ahead.
You're a 10. Everybody's a perfect
No, you don't
10.
mean that. No. What's your real?
Hey, at least she gave Adin something, because as the evening progressed, well, Weezy became less and less inclined to respond to any of the questions being asked of her.
What time you wake up? What do you do as soon as you wake up?
I'm usually up like at about no later than 9:30.
And if you think those interactions were awkward, well, once Adin's buddy Neon joined the stream, well, things went further off the rails, with him throwing one disgusting insult and slur at Weezy after another. Now, props have to be given to Weezy, who not only listened to every hurtful thing that kid was spewing, but for keeping a stone face as well, and then responded in the kind by, well, making it clear that it's people like him that keep her flush with cash, even if they pretend to want nothing to do with her at all.
In my head, I'm the fucking baddest bitch, and guess what? It's motherfuckers like you who pay my bills. Okay?
Damn, Neon.
Meaning, sometimes your haters are your biggest fans, which, from what I've learned, it's typically true. Like Mia Khalifa, for example. Every guy in Lebanon or the Middle East were like, die, die, die. But secretly, they were like, more. Look, all I can say is that after watching this interview, well, it's highly doubtful that Weezy will be accepting another invite from Adin Ross anytime soon. In fact, we reached out to Weezy, but we don't got the 3K. No, she never got back to us. Anyway, in fact, this is probably the very definition of an unsuccessful first date. But it's also hard to agree that that was probably Adin's intention, right? I don't know. Like, that kid's smashing all sorts. You don't need, and he don't swing that way. Although he pretends to. It's all an act. All right, guys, we're going to wrap up this episode of Famous News. My name, of course, is Michael McCrudden. Now, I don't make these videos for my health, which is clearly not that great. So what you got to do is you got to follow us wherever you watch these videos. Now, we upload these to Rumble, to Snapchat, to TikTok, to Facebook, to Instagram, and, of course, good old-fashioned YouTube. So be sure to follow us wherever you're watching this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Now, the internet is never short of its newest obsession, and lately that infatuation has been the incoggrable, indescribable, and unflappable trans woman, none other than Weezy.
Quick fit check. First with the 30-inch bust down, the high top Converse, and of course,
Ever since their first appearance on the Whatever podcast a few weeks ago, well, more and more clips of her have been sprawling across the web like wildfire and leaving their mark on internet culture. Now, since I had a little bit of time on my hands, and really I do get a kick out of these videos, well, I decided to compile a collection of some of her most talked about clips. So if you're looking for a one-stop shop when it comes to Weezy memes, well, you've come to the right place. Now, of course, we're asking you guys to give us a follow wherever you watch these videos, be it TikTok, Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, Rumble, we're everywhere. Follow Famous News, follow Before They're Famous. My name is Michael McCrudden. Let's get into the news. Weezy's real name is Ali Lopez, and she hails from Arizona. Now, this 23-year-old trans woman, she went viral for the first time, thanks to quite possibly one of the most confident introductions on a podcast of all time.
I'm Ali, better known for Weezy. I'm 23 years old from Arizona.
Now, this certified bad bee, well, she definitely has an unshakable poise. After all, during that same interview, a vast majority of those people sitting around the table with her, well, they had an extremely difficult time keeping a straight face, and it still didn't seem to faze her one bit.
When it comes to confidence, mainly because
now the same can't exactly be said for when she showed up on a stream alongside none other than Adin Ross and Sneako. Now, while these two might not have been so brazen as to laugh directly in her face, well, Sneako found more subtle ways to throw shade at her, which clearly did not impress Weezy one bit. Take a look. And Adin, don't claim my video. Come on, man. I know you working for the FaZe clan, but leave some food on the table for the rest of us.
Relax. Come on.
Hey, we're all men here.
Bro, Sneako, bro. That's why she's upset, bro. Like, what's wrong with you, bro? Be nice.
Now, not that that stopped her from continuing to make the rounds from one podcast to the next, discussing more intimate details of her life, like, for instance, what she's looking for in a prospective partner. Yeah, take a look.
Like, you like muscular, you like what do you like?
Somewhere like in between, like, I mean, just, like if I find you like somewhat attractive, but like for me, I'm a Taurus, so like.
Oh. And there's people out there that probably would. Oh, now all this free press, well, it's helped Weezy's own TikTok account take off with over 236,000 followers and nearly 8 million likes. Now, she's even seen a number of her clips go viral since getting the spotlight shined her way, including over 1.2 million views for this look at her taking over Los Angeles.
The doll is in Hollywood.
Funny story, now when I was in LA just recently, well, I almost made a shot-for-shot remake of that video. Now I really wish I did, especially since her trip, well, it went so well that she's about to start making some big money moves of her own. Take a look.
Besties, I just want to give a quick shout out to your dad for paying for my drinks.
Now, of course, if she wants to make it in Hollywood, well, Weezy's gonna have to look her absolute best. And one way to do that is by shedding some weight. Something I know about myself because I've just lost 20 pounds. Now, Weezy, she's on the workout train right alongside me these days. And she's come so far that she's finally been able to return to one of her favorite fashion statements from the past. We're talking about a belly button ring.
We got our belly ring back. Period. We love it.
Brace yourselves. Get your vomit bag ready. Now, it's only been less than 2 short months since Weezy first started blowing up, and well, she's already more viral than most infections. I guess that's a good sign for her potential future in the industry. But you know how things go. One minute you're hot, the next minute you're not even a bad bitch. Like Weezy. Yeah, that might be her reality. I think it's just you can't not look, but then you've looked too much, and you're like, I can't get it on my memory. I'm glad we're laughing because it hurts to look. Anyways, guys, do you think Weezy's the next influencer to take over the space? I think she's got the balls to do it. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. My name is Michael McCrudden. Wherever you watch our videos, Before They're Famous or Famous News, be sure to give us a follow. And we've been shadow banned and deleted and exterminated from the internet time and time again. So we just keep on trucking. You ain't getting rid of me. So you might as well follow along. All right, see you guys in another video.